Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a very long time since I uploaded anything on my YouTube channel, but I'm back and I'm back with something different. Today's video is going to be a cooking video. If you know me and if you know me well, you know I love food and I love to cook. So today's video is going to be I'm going to show you how I'm making spinach stew. So I have a bowl of spinach. This is 2 packs of frozen spinach that I defrosted. I have 2 fresh tomatoes that I chopped up. I have a bit of garlic, 2 large onions. I have here salted fish or salted tilapia, all fresh from Ghana. I have here powdered pepper, also fresh from Ghana. I have salt. We have palm oil, which is the main ingredient. We have chopped tomatoes. We have melon seed. If you don't have melon seed, you can use eggs instead. And I have here 3 pieces of mackerel that I deboned and shredded. So let's get started. Okay guys, so our palm oil is now very hot and it's ready for the onions and garlic to go in. Make sure you don't overheat the palm oil or it's going to start burning. So I'm going to now add my onions and my garlic. Now you can use any amount of palm oil that you prefer or that you like. I think I used a bit too much here, but that's okay. So after about 2 minutes, I'm gonna add in the salted fish or the salted tilapia, whichever way you want to call it, or however you want to call it. So now that we've left the onions to fry for about a minute, we're now going to add the salted fish. The salted fish is to add more flavor to your sauce or to your stew. So we're going to leave this to fry for a couple of more minutes. I'm going to use the lid to cover it to speed up the cooking process. Guys, make sure you keep checking on your oil and fish so that it doesn't burn or stick to the bottom of the pan. So in a few moments I'm gonna add the fresh tomatoes and then we'll take it from there. So guys, it's been about 2 minutes since I added the salted fish. So I'm now gonna add in my fresh chopped tomatoes. Now you don't have to use fresh tomatoes, you can use canned tomatoes, which I'll be adding some of later on, but you can use tinned tomatoes if you want to. And I'm gonna cover this once again to speed up the processing time. So it's been about 5 to 10 minutes and I'm gonna stir it one more time and then add in my chopped tomatoes. And I'm only going to use half of this, not all of it. To thicken up my sauce, I've decided to add a bit of tomato puree. You don't have to use it, but I'm gonna just add a tiny bit. So I added about, let's say, 1 tablespoon, just a little bit. So it's been about 10 minutes since I added the chopped tomatoes. I ended up using the whole can instead to get more sauce. I'm now going to be adding 1 cube of Maggi. Make sure you are tasting your sauce or your stew because we added the salted fish before. So you don't want the salt to overpower your stew. So I'm going to add just 1 Maggi cube for now. Don't forget to add your powdered pepper as well. add the powdered pepper according to your taste and according to how much heat or spice you can take. Now I like my food very spicy, so I've added about 2 tablespoons, and you can, instead of using powdered pepper, you can use a Scotch bonnet instead, which I'll be adding later on. The sauce has been cooking on medium heat for about 10 minutes now, so I'm just going to stir it. And now I'm going to add my melon seed. So what I did was I added a bit of water to get like a thick consistency, not too watery but not too dry either. So I'm gonna spread this on top of the stew, or like drop it in random places. So I'm going to cover the stew now after adding the melon seed, and I'm going to leave it to cook for about 2 to 3 minutes or slightly longer, and then we'll come back and stir. So after leaving the egusi or melon seed for about 2 to 3 minutes, this is how your stew should look like. So at this point I'm gonna start adding my spinach. And I'm gonna add this bit by bit to make sure I don't have too much. So this is actually about 1.5 pack of spinach. I didn't have to use 2 packs, so this is how much I've got left, which is gonna go back into the freezer. I can add more spinach if I wanted to, but I'm gonna leave it like this for now. So let's leave this to cook for about 2 to 3 minutes, and then we are going to add the mackerel, which is the last step. So it's been about 3 to 5 minutes, and I'm now going to add my mackerel. Now you can add any type of fish or meat that you prefer, but I prefer to use mackerel. So this is the finished product, guys. This is the way I make it. You could have your own way of doing it, and I'm sure different people will have their own methods or their own techniques. So I'm not saying this is the way you have to do it. This is just the way I'm doing it. I really hope you enjoyed watching this video. Let me know if you try out this recipe and how you find it. You can have this with rice, yam, plantain, what else? You can have it with whatever you want to have it with, but today I'm going to have it with rice, and I'm going to show you in a minute how it looks. Thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.